So types of objections. Internal. So you say these to yourself. Oh, I need to think about it. Uh, External. Customer says these to you. I need to think about it. Valid. That is the objection. I need more time. Valid, but this is the objection. Well, I'm thinking about it, but invalid. Not the real objection. That's a fake objection. Spoken. You have heard the objection could be valid or invalid. So you're thinking it might be right and might not be right. Unspoken. You have not heard the actual objection. A lot of the times when you're going to close, and I found this one out, this jump started my trajectory with really starting to understand what the hell this page means, because I was doing all this objection handling and I was finding out the answer, and I said, hey, if I was able to list your house at 2%, get it listed at this, take care of this, and take care of that, is there any other reason why you wouldn't list with me? And then all of a sudden, my seller says, Richie, you've been amazing. You've been truly great. You've provided so much information that I haven't seen before, but my husband already picked a realtor. And I asked that in the beginning, but that was unspoken. But did I feel bad about it? Was I like, oh my God, these people, these humans? No, I said, shit. All right, well, there's nothing I can really do about that. I learned, but the best thing that came from asking that question was I learned about unspokens. And now I know I always have to ask that question, because no one thing can kill a deal. And if you think you're probing too much or you're pushing too much, you don't have a deal. So it doesn't matter. So we just kind of went over this. So 5 secrets of objections. And you know what? Before I move on, whatever objections you're hearing, there's a very good chance that that's what you do. So the biggest thing to understand from internal and external is, if you always say I need to think about it because you believe you always need to think about it, then when your clients say, oh, I need to think about it, it's not the right time, blah, 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 you accept it because that's what you do. Or you say, oh, the 3%'s too high, I don't want to pay you 3%. And you're like, well, I do make a lot of money into 3%, and you go to agree with it, or you're asking for discounts. You have to accept. So coming back to this page, commit to being a master and take responsibility for every objection. You have to take full responsibility as, the universe, God, whatever. As you start to think, I always ask for discounts, and then all of a sudden you're sitting there at the listing appointment and you're trying to get a 3% listing, and they say, hey, will you do this for me for 1.5%? And it's because you need to understand, yes, that can happen sometimes, but also, 2, do you always ask for discounts in your life? Or you always just waiting for the free things? Because if that's what you do and you're getting that in your objections when you're going to close people, there's a good indication that you're probably saying these objections to yourself. So that's why you're okay with them.